Oké, szóval Mass Effect. Fogalmam sincs, hogy miért nincsen zene, most itt a menüben eddig volt, és igazából egész kellemes is szokott lenni, szóval mindegy, élvezétek akkor csak az én hangomat. Szóval Mass Effect az egyik kedvenc játék sorozatom, pontosabban a második része a kedvencem, de az első is nagyon jó, meg aztán a harmadik is nagyon jó lesz, és ugyebár tudjátok jól, hogy miért játszok a Mass Effect-tel, ezt elmondtam abban a bizonyos update videómban. És végre egy 3 hét után el is kezdem a dolgokat, amiket megígértem. Na mindegy, kezdjünk egy új játékot.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Már csatlakozok kis bébim. Mert látjátok magyarul felirat, haver.
Secure connection confirmed.
Oké, szóval szerintem egy John Shepardok leszünk. Bár nem tudom, adjunk meg egy új azonosítót szerintem. Egy egyéni férfit szeretnék. Legyen csak John, nem akarom itt elrontani a dolgokat. Igazából csak a klasszot akarom beállítani meg az ilyeneket, mert én egyszer, nem, hányszor vittem végig a Mass Effect-eket? Tudja a fene, persze már végigvittem őket. A 2-t vittem végig a legtöbbször, mert az a legjobb. Mert helyre is állítom, hogy... Oké, szóval lehetünk űrjárók, mindkét szövetségi hadseregben szolgálnak. Lehetek akár telepes is. Mindóírban születtél, remélem jól olvastam fel. Vagy akár lehetek földi születésű is, árvaként. Aha, szerintem... Ez a kettő elég nyomorú sors, inkább lennék űrjáró. És lehetek akár egy magányos túlélő a szolgálati időd alatt egy küldetés, amelyben részt vettél, teljes kudarcot vallott. Háborús hős, a katonai karrieret kezdett. Könyörtelen. Ez renegátnak kéne lennem, és én szerintem Paragon Shepard leszek. Lehet itt már forgatni Shepard? Nem lehet. Szóval szerintem vagy háborús hősök leszünk, vagy magányos túlélők. Legyünk csak magányos túlélők. Ezeket még nem fogom felolvasni, mert még is sok időt húztam. És én nem emlékszem, hogy milyen karaktert használtam. Azt hiszem a piszkolya és a pisztolyos és puskás, szóval ezt a harci adeptust használtam, és én ehhez hozzá vagyok szokva. Szóval ezzel vittem végig a Mass Effect trilógiát legelőször is. Biotikus harcos. Igen, szerintem ez az. Shepard meg nem szabad megváltoztatni, szóval... Inkább csak kezdjük el. Űrjáró, magányos túlélő, harci adeptus és John Shepard tökéletes, így is sok időt elhúztam. Elfogadás. Legyünk csak katonák. Automatikus szintlépés kapcsoljuk ki szerintem. Célzás elsegítés. Alacsony. Ez nem tudom mit jelent. Meghatározó a csapattagok harc közben mely képességeket és tulajdonságokat használják. Ez legyen csak aktív. Azt nyugodtan használják, csak őket kell az automatikus mentés és a felirat is. Így is rendszeresen mentenünk kell, majd szóltak, mindegy. És elsőre hiszem, hogy csak 5 percet húztam el a videóból ezzel a szarsággal.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Yeah, better call Shepard. Ezt meg olvassátok el, mert én egy lusta geci vagyok és lassú vagyok, és nem tudok olvasni, meg analfabéta is vagyok. Csak nem Mass Effect-nek neveztem, mert megszokásban néha Mass Effect-nek fogom nevezni. Mert egy buta vagyok, és ugye szép magyarosan ejtem ki, hogy Mass Effect. Véletlenül sem Mass Effect. Milyen szép a mars, csak vicceltem az a mars.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander? We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Haver.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Honnan tudod, hogy nem vág neki egy random aszteroidának, hogy valami megtörténhet?
Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
Neki egy aszteroidának.
is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Az csak hiszed, haver. Ja, itt még nem vagyok a
I hate
kapitány.
that guy.
Nihilus gave you a
Spoiler alert.
so you hate him.
Kéden te csak
Remember to
kussoljál.
zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Na, és itt van az a dolog. Általában a felső rész az a barátságos. Az alsó dialógus, meg a seggfej dialógus, a középső meg olyan neutrális, de én Paragon Shepard vagyok, szóval egyetértek, baby.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eaton Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Mert nem tudom, páran biztos tudjátok, én alapban jobban szeretem a női karaktereket, de Mass Effectben valamiért jobban szeretem Male Shepardot. Lehet, hogy azért is, mert a románcok azok jobbak Male Shepardnél. Bár az első Mass Effectben nem nagyon fogunk románcolni. És sem a videó próbál 60 FPS-es lenni, de nem tudom, hogy smooth lesz-e teljesen, mert néha csak 50 FPS-en van, és én be akarok állítani egy-kettő dolgot. Vezérlés. Akkor irányítás, elnézést. Na szóval, ezt valószínűleg át akarom rakni Shiftre, és a sprintelést át akarom rakni Space-re. Ja. Szóval... Te... Bal Shift... Roham... Szóköz... Mert így néz ki a Mass Effect 2-ben is, és a Mass Effect 2 tökéletes. Nem mentettem el? Biztos a rosszra nyomtam, mert egy kis buta vagyok. Shift. Ja, mert nem nyomtam rá az alkalmazásra. Oké, nem stökem. Ez az. Úgy tedd el a pisztolyt, Shep. Majd elteszi. Ne váltok, ne. Mint egy akkor így a fegyverünkkel fogunk végigmenni. És azt hiszem az elvel tudunk beszélgetni, ja.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Beszélgessünk csak
What do you
szerintem.
know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Na, és már nem tudom mikor jelent meg ez a játék, de viszonylag jó grafikája van ahhoz képest, szóval... Ja... Várjunk vagyok is egy szót. Ismerkedjünk meg a legénységgel.
We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by
Róla egy picit viccesen néz ki
their
azért.
fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space.
Amit azt láthatom be?
They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Nagyon helyes,
The
baby.
captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ja, a nőnek kicsit undi volt a ruhája. Hú, kaptam 2 paragon pontot. Szóval, ja, grafika, minden magas. Mozgáselmosódás. Én azt már nem. Meg szemcsészség. Azt se szeretném, baby. Nem tudom, miért akarná bárki is ezt. Lehet, hogy rontani fog egy kicsit. És megvan a stabil 60 FPS. Oké, ez volt itt a baj egész végig. Jól van, kösz szépen játék, hogy egy kibaszott ribanc vagy.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Beszélgetni?
What about?
Mi volt a Shepardnak a nyakával?
In this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Mire akarsz
Do you
kiukadni,
know
ha
something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Készen született?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
Nem is arra mentem
The
mindig.
Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Beszélgessünk csak,
What do you
hogy
know about the Protheans?
Just what they told us.
kell a background story, hogy értsétek is a dolgokat.
Technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive?
Fegyverek!
Let it fall into the wrong hands.
Mit értesz rossz kezek alatt, haver?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Jó van, mehetünk.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Jézusom, Joker,
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Csodás, ez egy picit se ijesztő.
Engaging stealth systems.
Még csak most haver, mert mindegy.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Nos igen, oké, megjesztett. Láthatátok, hogy Shepard nevetségesen felsisakban, szóval... Hol van 3 pontom. Hol kell levenni a sisakot? Valahol totál le lehet venni a sisakot. Hát, hogy máshol. Na mindegy, pontok. Van 3 pontom. Láthatjátok, hogy példakép vagyok, amit én Paragonnak fogok hinni, és itt van a Renegade, ami angol is Renegade egyébként, de mindegy. Megyen csak a stukkerekben, és vagy ebbe kellene egyet, vagy ebbe. És vissza tudom vonni? Nem, oké, bye. Akkor elbűvölés. Legyen csak egy elbűvölésünk. És nekik is, ő is tud varázsolni, mint én. Megnézhetünk százalékokat is, akár nem tudom, hogy mibe kéne. Dobjál, haver. Meg talán egy védőpaj se tud ártani. Jenkins! Legyél te a gép karabélyosunk, most csodás. Hát úgy vissza tudtam volna vonni a pontokat. Felszerelés, itt kell levenni a sisakot. John Shepard. Sisak le. A sisakok nevetségesek ebben a játékban. Jenkinsnek le se lehet venni a sisakját. És itt még nagyon sok mindent nem tudok berakni, mert nincsen semmi. De itt majd durva módolások lesznek össze-vissza. Egyet se féltek.